Hi guys, it's Shell, Sunbury Housewives. Welcome back to another DIY. If you're new to our channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see future DIYs. Today I'm making a couple of adorable farmhouse DIYs using galvanized stuff. Anyway, I got this sign from Big Lots on clearance. It was $8.44, I think. Anyway, I'm tearing it apart. If you hear my grandson, excuse him. Anyway, I'm giving it a couple of coats of Waverly chalk paint in white, and I'm gonna set it aside to dry. So while that's drying, I hit my silhouette and I created a decal. And all I did was type out the word eat. So I'm gonna weed that out and apply some contact paper, which I'm just using as transfer paper. So I'm just going to use my, this measuring thingy, whatever that thing is called. Why am I drawing a blank? Ruler. Wow. Anyway, I've been stuck in the house way too long, to figure out and make sure that it's even. And then I'm just going to remove the decal and put it down onto this board and smooth it out, and then remove the contact paper. The reason I'm using contact paper is because I'm cheap, and you can get this at the Dollar Tree for, well, $1, and it works just as well. Excuse my grandson. Then I went ahead and decided to use my Waverly chalk paint and go over the letters to distress them a little bit. And once that was done, I'm using the elephant chalk paint to then distress the board some as well. Then I'm just going to replace it back into the galvanized frame, and then this project is done. It was so simple, and all I did was just find something on clearance and just zhuzh it back up. I love how it turned out. So on to project 2, I'm using this 6x8 canvas from Dollar Tree and this galvanized decor piece from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to use my heat gun to remove the label because I'm going to use the back. And so I just clean up the sticky residue, and then I remove the canvas front, sand the frame, and then I'm going to use my Waverly chalk paint and ink. And what I actually do is, I hate that I'm out of frame of this. I'm so sorry. I thought I was in frame, but I start with a makeup sponge, but then I move to a wet wipe and just go painting the frame using a wet wipe. And what it did was kind of make it like a stain a little bit, so that you still see some of the wood through it, but it's mostly black. So it's kind of like a black stain, and I like how that turned out. And then I just strung a piece of jute cord through the holes in the galvanized piece. And then I went ahead and added equivalent to E6000 to the back of the frame, and then added the galvanized piece onto the back. And then I'm just gonna let that dry for a bit. It doesn't take long. I'm using goop, which I'm not a real fan of, but that's all I had. And then once that was dry, I added my hot glue to the corners because you could still kind of see the holes, so I wanted to make sure to cover that up. So I'm just adding some more jute around the edges of the frame to cover it up. So I just go all the way around, adding in just a little bit of jute around it, and that did cover it up. And once again, I created a decal. And yes, I spelled y'all wrong. But I just created a decal to say y'all come eat. And I'm going to apply it to the center of my little galvanized frame. Now, you're gonna see here, I said it in a previous DIY that this vinyl, for some reason, is not coming off very well, but I'm going to show you how to, if you have this issue, if you have a Cameo or a Cricut, what I did to solve that. I have a huge roll of this Oracle 651, and I just went ahead and pulled it off, and I'm just using my little weeding tool to just lightly pull it up a little bit and pull it off. It's just a pain in the butt. It's not ruined, it's just a pain. So once I get all of that pulled off, I go ahead and put it onto my piece here and then pull off. And I am saving that piece of transfer tape because I'm cheap, and it's done. So here is my eat sign. I am in love with this thing. In here you can see how I distressed the word. I cannot wait until I can finish my kitchen so I can hang all this stuff. I really love this. And then I did put this up on my little shelf in my kitchen, but it's so stinking cute. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.